Hello, this is Dave with the Mindshift Minute coming to you from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where it's 94 degrees and 95% humidity. I want to talk to you about your communication style in relation to body language. Just keep in mind 55% of your communication is your body language, 38% is your tone of voice. That leaves only 7% is your content. What messages are you sending out? Be aware of that and be aware of the messages they're sending to you. 55% will be your facial expressions, your posture, your eye contact, your smile. 38% will be your tone of voice. We can change the meaning of a word with our tone of voice, and we hear it every single day. How many times have you heard, "Really? Seriously? You kidding me?" We're not really saying, "Are you kidding me?" We're saying, "No way." My daughter does that to me all the time. I'll be at the house. She'll be on the other side of the house, and I'll say something to her, and she'll look at me and go, "Shut up, Dad." I'm in a dead sprint to grab her, saying, "You can't tell me to shut up my house." When she says, "Chill out," I didn't mean shut up. I meant no way. So what does that tell us about emails? That means you've got 55% disadvantage because you have no body language, 38% disadvantage because the only tone is the tone they read into it, just like the capitalization thing. I didn't know that for 2 years until my wife Julie told me about it. Came home one night and said, "Why are you always yelling at people in your emails?" How do you yell at somebody in an email? You're capping everything. I thought it made it easier to read. Heck, half the time I was bolding too. What's that, screaming? So 55% body language, 38% tone of voice, 7% content. So just be aware of your body language and be aware of their body language. Happened to me Tuesday when I was in Orlando. 3 gentlemen there who are project managers for a large construction company. One of the gentlemen's name was Jeffrey. Not Jeff, Jeffrey. Probably the most serious man I've ever met in my life. At some point, I had them make name tents. His name tent said Jeffrey. Jeffrey. At some point in the afternoon, his 2 friends had taken his name tent and changed it from Jeffrey to Jeffy. I had no idea. Periodically through the afternoon, I would look over at him and say, "Hey, what do you think of that, Jeffy?" And I'm looking at his facial expressions. They look pretty negative. And I'm thinking, wow, something's getting this guy all worked up. And then finally, towards the end of the afternoon, I looked over at him and I said, "Hey, what do you think of that one, Jeffy?" That's when this guy explodes. He blows up. "I think I'm tired of being called Jeffy. Their name is Jeffrey, sir. Please be professional." His 2 friends then fell off their chairs, cracking up. I went over to him. I picked up his name tag. I turned it around. And I said, "I think we've been had, Jeffrey." Oh my gosh, he was so mad he wouldn't talk to him for the rest of the day. Life's not that big a deal, folks. Roll with it. So just be aware when you're communicating, the emotional intelligence component says 55% is your body language, 38% is your tone of voice, 7% is your content. Become an expert at body language and you'll be a master communicator. Thank you. Make it a great day. And never forget, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at begin to change. Dr. Wayne Dyer. Make those paradigms become your success stories. Have a great day, and you know what? Better than that, make it a great day. Thank you.